He tells a story. This happened like 10 years ago. I don't know when, but, and he's actually, it got deleted. Why? Okay, whatever. He tells a story about how he had sex with like a 15-year-old prostitute in Mexico. Essentially, is what it boils down to. And oh, it's in the Discord. Oh, here it is. Thanks, Olivia. Oh, it's been marked as 18 over. I'm not logged in. Oh, fuck. Really? Oh, fuck it. I'm not logging in. So I'll play it. It's really just, I mean, if you're taking it like, I mean, yeah, it's disturbing. I think she looked young. He said she looked, oh, okay. Thank you. AB saying he didn't know her age. He said she looked young. Looked like a 15-year-old, but wasn't actually 15. That's what he said. But anyway, the point is that I have asked Bobby Lee about this the first time I saw it, which, because again, people post it all the time. And when I saw it, I say, yo, what the fuck is this? And he says it was a joke. At the time, it was like the weird, kind of dark, fucked up comedy. He told the story twice on 2 different podcasts. And he said it didn't happen and that it was a joke. Now, here's where it's like, what can I actually do? Because it's like the only source of this information is from Bobby. There's no victim who's saying, oh, this happened to me. I don't think anyone's ever accused Bobby of anything, unlike all of his contemporaries, basically, in the LA comedy scene. So he says it didn't happen. It was a joke. It was really gross. And it was just a joke. So how am I supposed to... He's the only source of this, right? And if he says a joke, how can I possibly... What other way can I take it? You know what I mean? It is a weird joke, right? No, look, the story is fucking wild. Trust me. It's really wild. And I think the way I understand it, he was playing with something really fucked up and shocking. Again, this was 10 years ago. It is really gross. Very gross. But again, he's the only source of the story. So... what can I, you know what I mean? It's his story. If he says it's not true, there's no other account of it for me to believe. The only reason we know it is because he told it. You know what I'm saying? So how can I be like, oh, you know, Bobby Lee's a abuser or something based on that? There's literally no victim. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I'm not, you know, I don't know what people expect when they post that every week. Well, someone says just like Steve will do it is a joke. Well, Steve will do it's not a comedian. He's a fucking the guy has fetal alcohol syndrome brain. Like he's not a comedian. So it's, you know, but it's, you know, it's a fair point too. But I don't know. Personally, I don't know how. I would be shocked that Bobby Lee was telling this story knowing how fucking bad it looked twice if it actually happened. You know what I mean? But I don't know. 10 years ago, I'm not going to read that. But I have no way of knowing if it's not a joke. Does that make sense? Like... he's the only one that fucking is the source of it. So, what can I do? Like, genuinely. But, yeah, people post it like every fucking... This is the cycle of Reddit. It's like, people post it, the mods remove it because it gets posted like every other fucking day. And then they post it again and go, why am I being censored? Ethan is trying to cover up for Bobby. Bobby Lee is trying to cover this up. Bobby Lee had sex with a child. And it's like, well, that's obviously Very serious. Very serious. As serious as it gets. So if he tells me it didn't happen and there's no one else who was there, no one else, there's no victim speaking. There's literally, he's the only single account for this story. Literally, what can I do? Oh, am I small again? Fuck. Sorry. Did it work? Yeah. Not good at this streaming thing. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, does that make sense? What? There's literally nothing more I can say or investigate it or really know anything about it. He's the one and only source for that information. The truth is, 10 years ago, somebody said, I've had some cringe takes in the last 10 years. Definitely. You know, 10 years ago, there was a point where like making fun of dead babies and shit was like the comedy meta. You know what I mean? In 10 years, a lot has changed. I'm eating Greek yogurt. This is one of my... I used to eat oatmeal in the morning. And I found out plain oatmeal, right? And that's like one of the most miserable things you can eat. So I found out that plain oatmeal is actually not great for you. It spikes your insulin, which was one of my main strategies here, is to keep my insulin low. And I found out, I was like, man, I've been eating this shit and it spikes my insulin and it's like super dense and calorie rich. Fuck that. So I switched to Greek yogurt, which does not spike insulin at all. It was a super healthy source of protein, has no sugar in it. It's actually very healthy food, extremely healthy. It tastes like shit too. Plain Greek yogurt, holy fuck. Yeah, someone's Lily said dark humor 10 years ago was wild. It really was. It really, really was. I promise you guys, if you could go back and look at the shit people were saying 10 years ago, even on YouTube, your mind would be blown. People saying Bobby was funny. That wasn't funny in the slightest. That being said, I don't know what people want from you. Then listen, I agree. It was not funny. It was super disturbing when I saw that. I was like, dude, that's why I hit him up. I immediately was like, yo, what the fuck is this, bro? And he's like, yeah, that was like a thing I did 10 years ago. It's not true. People keep bringing it up all the time. You know. Yeah, I was wild 10 years ago. I'm very upfront about that. So. Shane Dawson was wild as a motherfucker 10 years ago. You know what I mean? But people are saying forgive Shane them. I don't think people are mad at Shane for, correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't Shane being like weirdly sexual with his like prepubescent cousin and shit like that? Like, I don't think it was just edgy stuff, right? With Shane, it was like more disturbing than that. Isn't that right? It's not like one story that was like, oh, that's fucked up. There's all kind of crazy racial shit he used to do too. Like, oh, is the eating gross? Sorry, I'm trying my best here. The cat thing. Yeah, it was weird. The Shane thing was not good. And then there was, the racial stuff was crazy. He did that video with the Fine brothers. Oh, that shit was so weird. How did the Fine brothers escape scrutiny? Let me show you. I don't know if you guys have seen this. This is fucking crazy. Shane Dawson and the Fine Bros puppet. This is one of the craziest shits I ever seen. Oh, here's a highlight of it of from our channel. Here, let me put it down. Look at this. Here's our highlight.
Everyone, I'm Millie!
So, Millie, you a fan of the D?
Are you talking about your big dick? What does dick mean?
What? No!
Yeah, so this is the premise. Him and the Fine Bros have this little girl puppet who's supposed to be like 8, and they're being like trying to fuck this puppet all the time. Dude, it was so crazy. But think about it. They were making this content at the time, and nobody was pissed off about, or maybe there was, I don't know, but like they kept making the videos. Enough people were enjoying it, right?
About D like Deezy. Man, where did you learn how to talk like that?
From watching Selena Gomez.
Selena Gomez.
Yeah, and iCarly. She's so cool and attractive. I love the way her hair flows down her back and brushes over her tight ass. Oh, that shit's so hot. And you know her and her butch friend experiment. I mean, wouldn't you, Deezy? Oh, and her newly developed breast. They're speaking to me.
Dude, how fucking crazy is this, dude? Hell nah. Her newly developed breasts. That's crazy. I'm sorry. Let's not talk about that stuff. Even thinking about newly developed breasts is a little bit fucking crazy. I can't even watch this shit. It's so bad. It's so fucking bad.
They're saying, hey, Millie, do you want to suck on us?
Oh.
I mean, don't you think she's sexy, Daisy? Hey, what does sexy mean?
Whoa! Jump Pluff!
Daisy?
Wait, what was happening? Was Shane getting turned on?
Hey, what does sexy mean?
Whoa! Jump Pluff!
Daisy, did you just come?
What? No!
What I did-
Oh my God. He just came in his pants from her talking about newly butted breasts. All right, I'm out. Yeah, so you guys see Shane has got a lot of crazy shit going on, dude. Yo, that man just came in his pants while the puppet talked about a girl going through puberty. So that's pretty fucking crazy, man. Holy shit. Chat is freaking out. I'm telling you, the Shane discography is really fucking crazy, man. It is wild, wild stuff. Where does it say how long I've been going for on this thing? Oh, there it is. 51. Oh, wow. 51 minutes. Feels like longer. Wait, did I make my screen bigger again? Okay, I'm getting better at this. Nice. Yeah, I guess you could call it an old-timey joke. Sure, I'll accept that. Bit of an old-timey there. Yeah, D'Angelo Wallace made an absolutely wild video about Shane, and I think that's when a lot of people started turning on him. You guys want to watch with me? I've been meaning to do this. Maybe it's a good time we can watch it together. This is what Hassan does, right? So just watch other people's full videos. You guys want to watch All Gas No Brakes with me? I haven't seen the new one yet. The Strongman. There we go. Why my picture is so small? Okay, let's do this. This will be fun. Channel 5, of course. Friend of the show. Great